PBJ. Hello, Mr. Beast. Where are you? 0 people watching.
What y'all doing? What are you saying?
Blocking you.
That, but okay.
We're blocking you.
What are y'all doing?
We're waiting for Mr. Beast to join.
Yeah.
Do something funny.
Here, look, I'll screw up. Come on, scoot up.
Yeah.
Scoot up.
Say something.
Like is that us watching or is that somebody else?
Don't know.
I think it's us watching.
I doubt somebody's already watching.
Yeah. I guess tell me what we did today. We cut down some trees. Took them to the dump yard.
Totally.
Yeah. My dog's got the corona. Shh. Oh, thank God. It's clickbait. Oh my God. What? No, I can see Luke in it. Not anymore. Yeet. Yeah, yeet. Oh. Yeet.
The plant's covering him.
That's what I'm looking.
With the plant.
Mr. Beast, where are you? I got an idea.
Just let someone else join.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Oh, there we
Oh,
are.
hey! Wait, why is it showing up right there?
We're on the home page.
Yeah, we're on the home page. Mr. Beast, please give shout out. One's watching. I wonder if that's just for us, since we're signed in for here.
Click it.
No, dude, hold up.
It's your homepage. Tailored to you. I can assure you that's not on YouTube's homepage. On the Depot commercial.
Oh yeah.
You know what folder?
Nope.
I just made it into a
Yeah.
techno song. That's fun.
Crap, wouldn't it?
Ooh. There's a little Einstein.
You want
Little
You weren't supposed
What?
to say it, you dumb dumb. Now all the good songs are gonna pop up.
Google's premium
I got
video
it right there. Here.
No promotions. Don't listen. No promotions.
Eat this one. That one has no crust. What? Okay, piss that off.
On the board, get ready to explore. There's no lines to find. Little Einstein.
We're going on a mission.
It's sad, I still know this.
Everyone's rocking, revving up now.
Back up. This one. I like this one.
that one
SpongeBob.
work.
Mm.
Is that about the same person by chance?
Yeah. No.
No, it's silver hat and green sunglasses.
God, dude, it's just good.
So brothers of chaos.
Like this one would have been better.
What is this? Look at that, Skip.
Probably from Halloween. The Simpsons special was on too.
Scary.
Did you do the same thing?
Yeah.
It's scary.
No.
This is terrible. No. Watch.
Stop. No.
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 You do all of it. Stop, dude. Chill out. Oh my God, Jordan. You're so selfish. You potato. Nobody wants to listen to that.
Do not look at the screen, Dad.
What was it?
This is a bird. Don't look.
It's what?
Don't look.
Why?
Skip that.
It still
Don't.
works. Don't work.
I can't, dude.
Yeah.
Why you don't want him to say it? Another ad.
It's Arthur. Do not look. Hey.
Okay, I know what it is.
Gravity Falls. Did y'all used to watch it or something? I used to watch it all the time.
We need to
Where'd he go?
start over.
I used to watch it all the time too.
I heard there's a lot of stuff.
Where's the Rick man?
Hidden stuff.
Backwards message. No, look, backward messages. Look.
Oh yeah. What's so special about it?
It was a decent little show for a cartoon. Plus, it had extra stuff.
Wait a second, did you hear that? Sounds like I'm still here, but if you put it backwards, in the little difference.
What's it say?
And bottomless pit intro. 26 letters. In the second season, dude,
I'm not doing anything.
pause this part, dude. God.
Are we gonna still work? Or do something?
Yeah, I gotta figure out what though.
Okay.
I gotta figure out what makes sense. What do you think?
What?
That's not what. For today, I mean, you don't have to work anymore. So what is it saying?
It's saying I'm watching.
you.
Is that watching you?
Goodbye, Gravity Falls.
What do you think?
I remember this part.
Oh, it's in different languages.
We go to this one. Go to that. Dude, go to that one. Rough boy.
Guess I'll order something.
Good morning, George.
What?
Moon
Probably
Day.
Mr. Archie.
Gravity Falls is unlike any other cartoon to ever premiere on the Disney Channel, and for good reason.
Who knows what other secrets are waiting to be unlocked?
The show was serialized, characters changed outfits, and there were layers beneath every single episode years later, and people are still discovering things they never noticed before. Whether you were hooked on episode 1 or binge-watched after the series finale, we're here to showcase some surprising facts, hidden trivia, and a few things you may never have even known about the series. Now let's dive right in and rediscover one of the greatest summer adventures ever. Everybody loves a good conspiracy theory, or some crazy way to connect seemingly random shows together. Gravity Falls and Rick and Morty may air on completely different networks, and fans can't help but notice the connections between them. During a scene where there is a giant group of portals, watch closely as a pen, notepad, and mug come flying out of one of the portals. Those are the same exact objects Grunkle Stan loses when the portal sucks them in. So are Rick and Morty and Gravity Falls truly connected? Probably not, even though there are a lot more connections between the shows. Gravity Falls showrunner Alex Hirsch and Rick and Morty showrunner Justin Roiland are good friends, and likely created those Easter eggs together. In the 40 episodes of Gravity
ABT.
Falls, no one has had quite the adventures like Blendin Blandin. The time traveler has gone through a lot of ups and downs. Been sent to jail, was once enemies of Dipper and Mabel, and then became friends with them again. Oh yeah, toss in a lot of time traveling on
sound
top
like
of
a
it.
lot.
While many of us were first introduced
yeah.
to Blendin in the Time Traveler's Pig, the character actually makes multiple appearances before having any on-screen dialogue. In a showcase of the brilliant planning and world building of Gravity Falls, there are multiple episodes where Blendin appears in the background, using his time-traveling abilities to fix some anomalies that Dipper and Mabel caused. The pilot episode Tourist Trapped actually features him, far in the background picking up a hair clip Mabel dropped. Gravity Falls is filled with pop culture references and funny gags. But for children who grew up in 90s, nothing may be better than the show's fictional boy band Several Times. Featuring blonde-haired clones, not only showcase the greatness of the boy band craze while also poking fun at it, but the voice behind the clones was a huge person in the craze itself. Alex Hirsch was able to get Lance Bass to voice the characters on the show, and even do a little singing on short songs like Cray Cray. The main reason Alex sought out Lance Bass? To please his sister Ariel. He even used a cryptogram in the episode to write out "Happy Now, Ariel?" During production, the twin siblings even met Lance Bass when he was coming in to record his lines. There's plenty of stuff going on with just the main plot of Gravity Falls, but every episode is truly packed with small details, hidden moments, and big surprises. It's easy to zone out during most TV show theme songs, but Gravity Falls forces viewers to pay attention to every detail. Towards the end of the credits, it's hard to miss the whispers played during a majority of the episodes. Even if you turn up your TV, though, the whispers will be nearly impossible to understand. The reason? They are all played backwards. And it didn't take long to figure this out. Turns out the actual dialogue in the whispers were extra clues to help solve the cryptograms, including switch A to Z, 26 letters, and 3 letters back. The clues definitely help viewers solve those end title mysteries a lot more easily. The supporting cast of Gravity Falls helps build the world of the show, and each role is more essential than the last. Through the episodes, we got to meet the characters Agent Powers and Agent Trigger. Turns out these guys have been following Dipper and Mabel for a while, and we can spot their undercover actions through a ton of episodes. They appear behind newspapers in the theater for episode Sock Opera, show up in the background for the episode Love God, and also appear on the upper level of the mall for the episode Susan the Real Girl. It's easy to ignore the background or add a lot of filler, but the Gravity Falls animation team always goes out of their way to create small details like this for fans. As Gravity Falls went through the early production process, it took a lot of time to put all the pieces together. Jason Ritter was initially cast as the Young Dipper, but temporarily had to leave the role as he worked on another show. Once the show was canceled, the schedule was still open for return, and the voice of Dipper was fully set in place. 40 episodes later, and Ritter continued to voice the character, even doing a special live script reading for fans of the show. Seeing the voices live is truly a sight to see, especially considering Ritter had a mustache during this reading. Pulling back the curtain on the voices behind the series shows how much goes into the animation. Despite being one of the main villains on Gravity Falls, the triangular dream demon Bill Cipher has a huge following and has constantly been a fan favorite. Clearly, creator Alex Hirsch sees their love for this, and created something really special when Gravity Falls was coming to an end. Turning the mysteries of the animation into a true-to-life global manhunt, Hirsch hid an actual statue of Bill Cipher in a mysterious location. Thanks to a number of clues and diehard fans working together, the statue was found on a trail in the state of Oregon. Any fans who physically went there were treated to some great Gravity Falls merchandise, and of course, plenty of selfie opportunities with Bill Cipher. And while it was awesome seeing Bill Cipher in the real world, he has been intertwined in the show for as long as we can remember. Much similar to the Deathly Hallows symbol in Harry Potter, the Bill Cipher symbol was often hidden in plain sight, almost taunting the characters of Gravity Falls before he made his official debut on the show. The attic of the Mystery Shack has a stained glass window, but the design isn't random at all. It's clearly Bill Cipher. The seeds were also there for the evil entity to come and haunt the world of Gravity Falls.
This is Kyle. He invented One Wheel to destroy
Yeah, I invented that.
boredom. Turns out he wasn't alone.
It's magic.
Nope, it's science. We put a motor in the wheel, added lithium batteries, and programmed the board to balance for you. We've got
We need one of those.
XR for
That can
shredders,
only be like
but
150
nothing for this
with a
guy.
chair.
And oh yeah, we built them in the US of A. So get a One Wheel today and help destroy boredom forever.
I would rather have a
What did they
one
run
wheel.
into? The sign?
No,
No,
one-
the string.
the
The
logo?
string. No, the string got him.
thing you hang your clothes on.
Oh, rewind. Oh, you can't rewind that.
Sibling relationships are all the norm for sitcoms and cartoons, but there's truly something special found in the bond with Mabel and Dipper. Show creator Alex Hirsch based a lot of their relationship off his own with his twin sister Ariel, and to help keep the cartoon siblings realistic, he crafted a number of rules for the characters. One of the biggest rules? They like each other. Even if they make bad decisions or annoy one another, at the end of the day, they truly like each other and have a great sibling bond. Other rules focus on their intelligence, ability to bond, and how crazy situations like the ones in Gravity Falls help draw them closer together. In the cartoon world, a character's wardrobe often never changes. SpongeBob wears his square pants, Doug loves that vest, and Phineas often rocks a striped tee. This is what sets Mabel out from the rest. In every episode of Gravity Falls, she is pretty much in a different sweater design. There have been over 100 designs in all, and Hirsch found inspiration directly from his sister and her fashion choices while growing up. Among some of the crazier designs includes a light bulb that lights up, the Weenie Dog sweater that goes around the whole design, and the purple and yellow striped sweater in honor of Freddy Krueger from the episode Summerween. Naturally, her wide wardrobe options have created a lot of cosplay designs for fans of the show. When the town of Gravity Falls was first established, there were some crazy laws set into place. If you missed out on the small details, you may not know how wacky some of these laws are, and how they are still being upheld by the town. Yeah, it's true. The citizens of Gravity Falls have the right to legally marry a woodpecker, although we're not sure how well the marriage would hold up outside of the town lines. And moon people, which we can only assume are aliens, are also outlawed in the town. The Finders Keepers law allows anyone who holds the physical deed to a property to actually own the property or land. And once you turn 10 years old, you are legally tried as an adult and can be jailed for all of your crimes. Yikes! Imagine if some of these were actually legal in the whole United States. Poor Suze grew up without knowing who his father was. and it clearly had an impact on him. Not only does he envision his father as a masked wrestler, but one of his biggest inspirations is a wrestler named Terry America. The fictional character never actually appears on the show, but Alex Hirsch shared this information through a special Reddit Ask Me Anything session. For wrestling fans, the name Terry America is directly related to real-life wrestling legend Hulk Hogan. Hogan's real name is Terry, and for a brief period of time, he wrestled as the masked superstar known as Mr. America. Mix the two together and you have Terry America. Another layer of creative planning on the show comes with all of the fictional TV shows created through the series. When Stan, Mabel, or Dipper plop down to watch television, you know there will be something great on the TV. They could be watching the period mystery show Ducktective. Maybe the action show where a tiger gets a human arm, better known as Tiger Fist. Sometimes there would be an older show on, like the drama The Duchess Approves. There's also some crazy reality TV shows, including the talk show Why You Actin' So Cray Cray, the game show Cash Wheel, and the reality show Baby Fights. Naturally, we would love to see a full-blown episode of any of these fictional series. Before Gravity Falls was fully greenlit for a series, Alex Hirsch was asked to create a short pilot for the show. Using some rough flash animation and stand-in voices for some of the characters, the world of Gravity Falls was created, but looked a bit different than the final polished product. After years of keeping the plot hidden from the masses, it was finally released online, but only through a private website where a username and password were required. Naturally, fans flocked to the website to compare the original designs with the final destination.
Good to see you.
Yeah, hey, what's with the polka dots?
What do you mean?
Polka dots are out. It's polka squares now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but this is cute.
Super retro.
Yeah, retro. Let's see. Polka square.
In the past
That was
few years,
dumb.
the world of Hollywood has been really shaken up as stories, accusations, and truths about some of our favorite actors came to the forefront of news. One of these actors was Louis C.K. Accused of various types of misconduct, Louis C.K. eventually admitted to these accusations, and his career took a major turn. Not only was the comedian removed from his role in the Secret Life of Pets series, but he also has a small guest role on Gravity Falls. In the 3-part finale of the series, Louis C.K. played the horrifying, sweaty, one-armed monstrosity. Once news broke out about the actor, Disney instantly redubbed his lines, and Alex Hirsch took over the part instead. Even though the voice was dubbed over, the character still slightly resembles Louis C.K. Even though Gravity Falls ended after 2 seasons, the show has found multiple ways to live on. One of them was through a special graphic novel. The book was entitled Gravity Falls Lost Legends 4 All New Adventures, and features 4 different stories set in the world of Gravity Falls. The stories pretty much stand on their own and directly relate to the world of comic books, but one of them could be considered a direct sequel to the series finale of the show. In Don't Dimension It, characters wander around looking for any more possible portals located within Gravity Falls. The publication of the graphic novel in 2018 gives people hope that maybe one day an additional season or Gravity Falls movie will be planned. The name of the show, Gravity Falls, already has a lot of mystery to it, but also has a clever pun built right into the title. In other words, it's essentially perfect. So how did Alex Hirsch come up with the title? Was it blended from Disney's creative machine? Nope. While walking down the street one day, Alex was near a pie shop when the title just popped into his head. It stuck, became unforgettable, and helped forge a lot of the show to branch off just the name of the town. And now here we are, all wishing Gravity Falls was a real place we could visit and interact with. One of the more fascinating parts of the Gravity Falls opening credits is the large collection of Polaroid pictures sprawled out on the screen. Not only can you spot a half-portrait of Alex Hirsch near the top of the collage, but one of the more noticeable pictures is the black and white image of Batboy. While it clearly looks like a design created just for the show, the Batboy drawing is an homage to the Weekly World News cover star known as Batboy. The iconic image graced the tabloid magazine dozens and dozens of times before it officially closed in 2007. Even with Weekly World News not publishing any new issues, Batboy lived on, and Gravity Falls has helped build the legend of the character into a whole new generation. With only 2 seasons and 40 episodes, fans are constantly craving more Gravity Falls and adventures with Mabel and Dipper. So what exactly happened? Did Disney cut the show short? Was it canceled? None of the above. This was the plan all along. Alex Hirsch had a vision for the show, played it out over 2 seasons, and wanted the idea of a single summer to stick for the characters. The events of a single summer also fit the mold for Phineas and Ferb. But clearly, their show bended the rules a little bit, as it went on for 222 episodes and multiple TV movies. Gravity Falls stayed a little more grounded, but there's no stopping the show from jumping forward to the next summer and creating a whole new adventure for our characters. Gravity Falls has had numerous guest voices over the years, and each one has helped the show draw in new viewers and provide a lot of fun moments. Simmons voiced the characters of Ford Pines, while Alfred Molina played the Multi-Bear. Both actors were integral parts of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy, and Molina's 8-headed bear is a nice homage to the octopus-inspired name Doc Ock. That's not the only Spider-Man connection through Gravity Falls either. Alex Hirsch was hired to help flesh out story and dialogue for the Academy Award-winning animated movie Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. While he never received final screen credit, he did put a lot of work into characters like Miles. How do you find inspiration for a cartoon-filled world like Gravity Falls? Well, you take a road trip. To help create some inspiration for his writing team and art production crew, Alex Hirsch planned a big road trip between seasons 1 and 2. But this was no day in. Instead, they stopped along multiple oddities across the West Coast, including various tourist traps and hotels in the middle of nowhere. And the trip worked. They found a lot of great ideas for the show, including a large lumberjack, mysteries of the forest, and some gift shops with unique items that they could directly implement on the show. We just have to wonder how many crazy summer adventures the show actually inspired in real life. Looking for more details and clues to check out the next time you're binging episodes of Gravity Falls? Well, check for the number 618.
I remember that episode. I didn't touch it.
Scattered throughout the series.
Why'd you make
the
it
number
small
often
again?
appears, shown on everything from walls to addresses. But what does it mean exactly? Well, there's no huge mystery here, just a fun Easter egg. The 618 refers to June 18th, Alex Hirsch's birthday. Of course, this is the same birthday as his twin sister Ariel, making the connection between siblings even stronger and adding a fun touch for Dipper and Mabel as well. And while you're on the hunt for numbers through the backgrounds and small details, you should also start looking for letters as well. One thing you may notice, especially in the Mystery Shack, the use of the letter H. This one is pretty simple as well. Alex Hirsch has the letter inserted into multiple shots to represent his last name. Nothing more than that. Much like how Matt Groening uses Homer Simpson's hair to create an M, the H is a great nod to the creator of the show, and a fun Easter egg to point out to friends while watching episodes. One of the biggest plot elements of all of Gravity Falls is the coveted Journal 3. Appearing in the pilot of the show, Dipper finds the journal and uses it to discover and define all of the mysterious creatures and beings found in Gravity Falls. While we can spend all day pausing and studying the screenshots of the journal, you can actually own a copy for yourself. Disney published the full version of Journal 3 to the masses, allowing fans of the show to keep up with all the creatures and go on some adventures of their own. The highly detailed journal is a great collector's item and fun companion of the show. Ever wanted to create your own adventures in Gravity Falls? Well, you have your chance thanks to Disney Infinity 2.0 and 3.0. The Toys to Life gaming series never actually produced any Gravity Falls figures, but the digital content in the game featured plenty to create and play with. There's the Mystery Shack, multiple vehicles, and a lot of background decorations. If you collect power discs, one of the main ones to look for is Mabel's Kittens for Fists. The upgrade allows any character to shoot out kittens and attack opponents with them. Mabel and Dipper costumes were also available in the toy box mode of the game. So, did you enjoy the deep dive into the world of Gravity Falls? What fact was the most surprising? Are you ready to see the show return or have a full-length movie? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Screen Rant for more great content.
Fortnite movie.
How long is that?
So I just ordered these 4 pieces
No.
here, and it was supposed to cost me
Listen,
over $100, but it ended up costing me only $65.
8.
There it is. Can't beat the classics.
Can we just start?
I remember this.
City, be right back. Yeah, well, that was like 20 minutes ago. You know he always does this.
Make it big, Jordan. Oh my
Let's
god.
kick up. All right.
Why are you turning it down?
I mean, turn it down that much.
Why not say bad words? Here?
I don't know.
Okay, just ready
Okay.
up. I totally will. Just
God, Jordan, you're driving me insane.
You just paused it. It takes a while to load.
Just 1 minute. I just gotta finish something real quick. I need to just one more second. I swear.
Seriously, if we're gonna wait for a moment of time, I might as well just get off and call it night.
Wait, shh. What's that sound? Let's play Clash.
Oh my god.
All right, we're just gonna start.
Everything we've done, all the sacrifices, the lives lost, the materials, it all comes down to this. I know that I may have let you all down in the past. Well, not this time. Feels like it's been years since the war began.
Guys?
I can barely remember our days in Shifty Shafts, Greasy Grove, all that time.
In 7 minutes, we just started. Yeah, what are you talking about?
You didn't go to Greasy Grove.
Yeah, why do you always get so weird when we play this?
That's what separates me from the average player.
What are you doing? Get down.
This is the kind of mindset you need if you want to make it to the top of the Royale.
Seriously, there's a team out there.
Crouch.
See, this might seem like some kind of game to you three,
If it gets knocked down, I get to start.
but to me, my mind,
I have a pistol. You have the right
The
to
best players get the best gun.
Fortnite is a way of life.
Yeah, no, you can't catch bullets in this game.
I know. Is someone gonna revive me, or are we starting over?
Looks like you don't got a gun. Neither do you.
I guess we both dropped in the wrong house.
I guess we did.
This is so dumb.
It gets
You
better.
guys see me? Why would you put that on now? Camouflage? We're inside of a house.
Yeah.
See?
And edits them.
Oh shoot.
So they closed the door.
Just set it down.
Yeah, if he closes the door, he can't open it.
No.
Oh, you're coming. Damn, you got all of them? Yep. How are you so good at Fortnite? You're so bad at public restroom cleaning? Yeah, I'm really bad at cleaning those, so. What? No, I'm talking about why are you so bad at publishing books? Yeah, I'm not a good writer either, so it makes sense. What? No, I'm talking about. Can you just stop? What? I'm trying to get a sponsorship, all right? Oh. So can you please stop shouting at the other one? The V-Bucks don't grow on trees. Sorry. Find it weird that you can't even say the name Pub. Jesus, man. Where's your window? Let's go for that high ground right there. Copy.
I didn't get to that part.
PUBG.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
I had no idea what you're trying to talk about.
Is there anything you can do with that phone? You can't pull your remote.
No,
No.
you can
Oh, shoot.
place a
Yeah,
launch
we're gonna
pad
move
down.
Yeah, so we keep going. Oh,
Yeah,
obvious.
I've
What's
seen-
it gonna land on?
Yeah, I'm just trying to give
No,
some
you like
sense,
you
know?
build like a platform like as soon as you hit the ground and then place the launch pad. Like really
It's your
good.
phone.
It's rare for it to work.
You have to be in the center of it.
Super low. You got any heels left? Yeah, You had any ammo you can drop? No, I don't have anything. We're too busy outrunning the storm. Damn it. Alright, it looks like there's 2 left in the fight. We should go now. No, we got no materials. We're not gonna make it that far. What? No, we have just enough time. We should totally run over. We're wasting time. Okay, we gotta do something. Alright, well, I got 1 rocket left. Maybe we can shoot the guy behind the tree with Brewster. Wait. Unless what? Still got that rocket? Of course I still got that rocket. What, you thought I shot it while proposing my master plan? So you still got it then? Yes! Alright, you ready? So stupid. You made it in by now. You just want to try to...
Yeah, I know he's gonna do.
Pretty much. Let's do it.
You gotta grab onto it.
He's gonna jump on it.
Hurry up already. Okay, yeah, just shoot it then.
But that's dangerous, dude, in the game because you can kill your
That's what
teammate.
separates me from the average player.
What are you doing down?
This is the kind of mindset you need if you want to make it to the top. See, this might seem like some kind of game.
Can you not shoot?
He can't.
He can't.
My mind. Your mind. It's a way of life.
I'm not going to jump off.
I did it.
He's
Come
gonna
on,
die.
look how far he is, though. He's not going to be able to shoot from there, and he's not going to make it into the circle. Yeah, there's no way he's going to make it. Yeah, he's far. Fine.
Go shoot him through.
Go wrong and open.
He's gonna die.
Yeah, he'll die.
Like this? Or do this?
Be nice to show his head.
Yeah.
Fine.
He's gonna shoot.
This guy's still alive. You know, I'm just gonna grab some bullets and I'm just gonna shoot him. Right, enough. You're still super low, remember? Yeah, maybe hide just a little bit. You know, for a bunch of dead guys, you sure have a lot of opinions on how to stay alive. In reality, I'm the only one. I see it. All right. Look, just because I'm not that good at the games that you guys play does not mean that I'm not good
One
at
on
this
top.
game because
There's one on top.
really am like victory. I cannot believe you.
Really?
Wait, there's only one door in here. How do you leave? So thank you guys again so much for watching. If you want to see bloopers in behind the scenes, please go on the left. If you want to see me actually try to play Fortnite for the
Yeah.
first time on PC, go on the right.
Stop screaming.
Did we even upload anything?
Yeah, I think so.
We're still streaming. Thanks for watching. Go back to it, Jordan. What are you doing? God. It's delayed. It's delayed. See? New, easier ones. See? Well, we're gonna stop the live stream. Well, we're gonna stop the live stream. Stream. Peace out, Roscoe.
Which mom? The one I want to throw away.